Hello and welcome to episode 2 of building a theme park in Minecraft. I've actually decided on a name for the park, which is Arrowverse. Thank you to this person for coming up with a name. Okay, so I actually did a little bit of stuff off camera, like making this sign, and I added a lot more trees just to fill out the area a bit more. Oh, and if you haven't already watched the first episode of this series, please go and watch that before this. So in this video, I'm going to try and make the main road and then the hub way down there that leads to the 4 different sections of my park. And so I guess I'll just start with the main entrance area. This is a nice big area, but I think I'm going to want to expand it more. And then we'll just texture it as well. Okay, so we've got this texturized area. And now I guess I will make kind of like a service or info thing. Maybe here, and then like bathrooms on this side. And then we can have like a fountain right here. Okay, this is a really good looking fountain. I like the way it's turned out. And now we can add the customer service thing and the bathrooms. Like white terracotta or something. Okay, I like how this looks. Now we just need to add something else in the background here, like white concrete right here. And like a door. Yep, that looks good. And then we can add some glass. Some glass right like that. Then for the roof, I'm thinking just some smooth. This looks like a nice little customer service building. Now we just need to add some type of sign. Okay, just like that. That actually looks really good. Now we can dye it. I like the way the red looks actually. Can we do the same for this? Make it look important. Info. That looks really good. And then we can actually do the same for this sign. Alright, perfect. Actually, on this roof, I want to add some details. Like some like ventilation or something. We can make that out of walls. I'm not sure what kind. Ooh, polished looks good. Polished tough. I think that's pretty good. And then we can just add something on top, like just some pressure plates. Oops. Alright. Alright, that's looking good for the roof and for the info building. Now I'll just add some more. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Then we want basically the same kind of building, but probably a bit larger on the other side. So then I'll start. Okay, this is what I got for the bathrooms. I've got men's and women's. They're both identical. Got the toilets in here. The sinks, and that's literally it. Ta-da. We can add some benches. And then we can just... And what I wanted to do was slim this down. Slim the road down a bit. To there. Alright, now that we have just a big long path, we can probably just keep this going forward. But I do want to add some detail, like something going down the middle and something going down the sides. That's looking pretty good. I'll have the hub right here. So that's what I can start on now. I'll just make a big old circle. Okay, now we've got a big old circle. And what we're going to have is we're going to have one big like portal looking thing here, another portal looking thing here, another portal looking thing here, and another portal looking thing here. That's perfect. And what we can do is just kind of have big walls. I'll decorate the walls after. These are just going to be placeholders for now. Okay, this is looking good. And then what we're going to have is the portals right here. Okay, so we've got all 4 portals, and now what I want to do is kind of have a like a mini clock tower type thing in the middle here. Okay, so I think it's looking good so far. All I need to do is, I don't know, do something with this bottom bit of the clock tower because there's something off about it. I'm thinking of putting like a carousel right here because I feel like it kind of just fits just perfectly right there. Okay, now that I'm completely finished, I can start work on the carousel. Okay, for the carousel, I want to bring it out quite a bit further in a larger circle. And I'm thinking of doing that with dark oak or mangrove wood. I think dark oak on the top. Okay, now all there is to do is add a little middle section to, well, hold up the giant clock tower. I'll probably also add some big posts and stuff, like on the sides, but after that, this should be finished. Alright, yeah, that looks good. I think that's all that I need. And then the last thing I need to do is add minecarts. I do have to make this area a little more interesting. We can probably add like an operator's booth here and then add a queue line around the carousel. And then the other thing we need to do is yeah, actually add some detail around the thing. Alright, we've added some detail now, and now I want to do the queue line for the actual ride. That's good. So now the queue wraps all the way around it. Okay, and then the last thing we're gonna do for this video is decorate the portals and these walls surrounding them. So this one we'll start off with is gonna be futuristic. So what I want is white concrete. Yep, that's perfect. And I also want white concrete here. That's perfect. And then what I'm gonna do is add a light block. So probably frog light would work the best per lesson. Yeah. And for the walls, what I want is this. Alright, that's futuristic done. And then for the portal, let me do jungle wood as well. Just replace all this. Okay, that's good for the dinosaur entrance, I think. It's looking good. And then this one is going to be ancient civilization. So, for that one, that's tricky. Okay, so I think we're going to do ancient Egypt for this one. So, immediately we're going to need some sandstone. Okay, this is a good entrance to the Egyptian part of the park. And now, the western part. Alright, I like this for the Wild West. And then we want some Main Street Disney kind of houses along, or kind of stores and shops around here. But I think we'll have to save that for next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join the Discord. Goodbye.